We have a story today about breaking a lot of boundaries. The Jews have, and still today, had very strict laws about various types of ritual cleanliness and so on. But one of those big deals was you never, let alone got near a dead body, you never would touch a dead body. All of those people that were carrying that coffin would have had to go through a whole ritual purity process. In fact, there are stories in the Old Testament where explaining some of these things about this whole ritual purity thing. Well, Jesus does a couple of things here that are like just beyond the boundaries, but the main one is he touches a dead body. He steps through that veil, does something that nobody else is supposed to do. He also speaks to a woman in public, which he's not supposed to do. And so we see him today breaking boundaries. And that's one thing that we need to talk a lot and remind ourselves often about Jesus, is that he never allowed those societal things to get in his way of the things that were the right thing to do. We too, my brothers and sisters, are called to break boundaries. So often we say, well, maybe we shouldn't talk to those people, or maybe we should stay away from, or maybe we shouldn't associate with those people. I know my mother used to take me aside and say, you know, you really shouldn't associate with those people. And it was like, in this case, they were the bad kids, but we're called to break boundaries as well, to not just have a simple, safe faith that keeps us closed in the church, but forces us to go out into those areas, into those marginal areas, into those areas that are questionable, that we should break boundaries, just as Jesus did today in this story. My brothers and sisters, we live in a world where people are constantly closing in on themselves and are going into their own groups and pointing at each other. We need to step across those lines. We need to reach out to one another. We need to show love, and we need to break boundaries. Amen.
Amen.